There we are. Okay.
Oh, sounds so official.
Oh, they even ask you if it's okay to be recorded.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They give you the choice to leave the meeting or to stay.
So here we are. Okay, here we are. Let's start with a little march. Nice to see everybody on this last day of this less than desirable year.
Yeah, we're going back to 1.
Let's hope so. Take a nice deep breath in, reach it tall, and press it out. Deep breath in, reach it up and push it out. One more time, breathe it in and push it out. Let's roll those shoulders back for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse it. 4 and 3, 2, 1. Let's take it big, big, big arms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse the other way. 1 and 2 and 3. One more time. Let's just swing the arms. Let's add some corresponding side to side. See that chest lifted, abs are tight. Let's take it to a heel dig. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3. Take it to the front. Just swing the arms. 2, 3. Little knee lift here. 2, 3. Let's bring the knees to the side. Keeping those abs engaged. Straight leg to the side, just lifting with that hip muscle. Step it in. Let's reach a little higher. 4, 3, 2. Reach it across, little twist here. Keeping it small, a little fast, maybe a little wider with the feet. Let's add a little reach overhead. Stretching out that side for 4, 3, 2. Keeping it small with the steps. March it out. And turn to the right. So let's do a nice little postural check here. Shoulder blades are down, chest is lifted, chin is off the chest. Quarter turn to the right. And right again. And back to the center. Here we go, some nice long leg kicks. The words off my tongue today. A little bigger arms. 4, 3, back to a march. We're gonna walk it forward and back. 4, 3, 2, here we go, walking forward. 2 more. We're gonna grapevine to the right. Here we go, grapevine to the right. Wherever you are.
I don't get this one. I just keep moving.
Front, back, front together. Front, back, front together. Sorry, Lynn, it's a little tricky speed to get it the first time.
It's the arms.
Walk it forward. Oh, just put your hands on your hips then. If it's hard to coordinate the arms, grapevine to the right. And back. And walking it forward. Oh my. Well, that's a change. No, I'm afraid not. That's better. Hold it right here, just march it. Big knees. Let's take those legs apart. feet nice and wide, rocking back and forth, knees stay behind the toes. Let's switch it to the front. Reach. Reach a little farther. Nice little twist in that waist. Reach into the sky. Reach it taller. Reach. Back to the center. Short reach. Long reach. Little more twist. Short reach overhead. Long reach. Back to the center. Long reach. Reach it tall. Nice long reach here. Reach. Let's slow it down. Pull this next side up. Reach and press to the outside of that foot. Reaching to those fingers. Nice stretch right here. Over to the other side. Reaching up. Right then. Excellent. Reach. Separate. And pivot on that back foot. Left foot forward. Right foot back. Right heel is pressing into the mat. Or the mat. Around here. Whatever. And bend that knee slightly. Press off those toes, up the knee, under the hip. Abs are engaged. Nice deep breath in. Clasp those fingers right over the hip. Exhale and press it up. And drop it down to the front. Press away from the chest, opening up those shoulders. Back to the center, overhead, and slide it behind. Open up those little chicken wings. And slide those hands behind. Clasp the fingers, open up that chest. And we're going to gently fold forward. Bring the chest towards the top of the leg. Reach the fingertips up. Bring it all the way back to the center. Step it in. Sit it back and lift those toes. Nice straight legs, soft knees, stretching that hamstring. Rock those toes, pivot all the way around. Left foot back, right foot forward. Nice tall chest. Press through the heel and then slightly bend that knee so you're feeling that in Achilles. Press off that toe, drop the knee right under that hip. Clasp those hands right over the head. Press the palms right into the ceiling. Lift that chest. Gently lean into the left, keeping that nice extension in the spine. Center. Over to the right. Back to the center. Reaching those hands behind, clasping, opening up that chest, lifting the hands, and I'm just gently gonna fall forward a little deeper than the first round. Bring it back to the center. Step it in, sit it back on the other side, lift those right toes. Rock the toes, let's bring it to the center. Feet about hip distance apart. We're going to gently fall down towards the floor, bend knees. Want to work on just a little, stretching that lower back. And then slightly extend those hips up a little higher. A little deeper stretch in the lower back and the hamstrings. Right hand comes to the right toes. Bow and arrow that arm up. Reaching the fingertips up towards the sky. And you can wrap that arm behind if you'd like. Think about trying to get one shoulder over the other. And drop it down. We'll walk over to the other foot. Left hand, right toes. And up and behind. And wrap it around. Kind of stack those shoulders. And back to the center. Walk those hands up the shins. Straighten those legs out. And extend the crown of the head away from the tailbone. Nice flat. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. So we're opening the chest. You feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings, rolling on the balls of the feet. And then bend the knees, drop it all the way down, bring it all the way up. All right, let's do our chair swings, hip swings. Grab a chair. All right, stand with the chair right to the side. Nice tall spine, lift the chest, squeeze the abdominals. Outer foot is going to swing nice and loose in that joint. One, just moving from the hip. Upper body stays still. Out to the side, toe stays front, no rotation in the hip. 2, 3, 4, one more, reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring that ankle right on top of the opposite knee and let that knee open. And then gently drop down, stretching that outer hip. Bring it all the way up, tap that toe, grab the foot, pull it right into the glute. Knee is right under the hip. Stretching that quad. Gently leaning forward if you'd like, keeping the hips equally distant from the floor. And come all the way up. Little step forward, swinging that foot right in front of the chair. 1. Again, toes stay forward. 4. I'm trusting you guys on this because I can't see your toes. Pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see Lynn's toes. And diagonally across. 1. Lynn Cheney, my lovely hostess. 4. And 5. Bring it down. Ooh, that hip feels nice and loose. Let's do it on the other side. Nice tall spine. Here we go. Swinging that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big circles. Again, keep that toe to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse it. 5, 4. So good for opening up that hip joint. And drag that ankle right up on top of the knee. Open that knee up. And gently fall down towards mat. And bring it all the way up. Tap that toe, grab that foot, pull it right into your glute. And then gently fall forward, keeping those hips equally lined up from the floor. And back to the center, a little step forward. Swing that foot to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Out to the side. 1, 2. We want a little momentum here. It's the one and only time. Bring it across. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Step it down. Feet hip distance apart. Hands on the hips or the shoulders. We're just going to move our hips in a nice circle, keeping the shoulders still.
And I'm old, but I can still twist my hips.
I can't hear you, Sarlin. And shake it out, and we'll do our aerobics.
Oh, I thought that was the aerobics. Do I get a senior discount now? Like, I don't have to do all the exercises?
Oh, no.
Oh, Lynn, you're still younger than me.
Now, Lynn.
I don't look
All
at.
right, so we're gonna do our little 8-minute aerobics section. Get my fancy little watch here. So remember to just start a little lower and build. We're gonna just start with some nice elbow to the knee, keeping the upper body nice and firm. Here we go. Little side view here. If you're ready to increase it, Dorinda is. Give it a little bounce. Keep that core engaged, nice and tall. Looking good. 45 seconds. And then we'll take a 15-second rest in about 10. Bring it down, take a little breather, grab some water. Can we do some cross-country skiing? so that those living in warm climates can get that experience. Here we go. Here's low. Here's high. Keeping those abs engaged. Really using the arms to pull. You all know your best intensity level at this point. Landing gently. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds on this one. Yes, awesome. Bring it down. Ooh, catch your breath for 15. We're gonna do some twisting. Five more seconds. 3, 2, here we go. Low, keeping the feet on the ground, a little bit higher. Imagine pushing overhead, using those shoulders. Good job, everybody looks great. That core solid. Whoa, just pretend you're at the disco. You're here because you want to be. 10 more seconds. Last 5. And bring it down. Grab that nice little 15-second rest. You're gonna do some side leg kicks, keeping the feet parallel. Here we go. Here's low. Here's high. Using that outer hip. Guys, look great. We're all full of vim and vigor today. Speed it up. Five more seconds. Ooh, that was a quick one. Bring it down. Lunging. Remember having that back foot down. Guys are doing great. We're halfway there. Here we go. This is low, feet on the ground. You take it nice and wide. Want to increase the intensity and low impact. Or you can add that hop. Looks beautiful. Obviously, you've done this before. Punch with that arm, that'll get your heart rate up. 10 more seconds. Woo! The holidays are catching up with me. And bring it down. Nice job. Keep breathing, take some water. Jump roping is next. Here we go. Here's low. Here's high. Keeping it soft on the bounce. If you really want to increase it, you can bring the knees up a little bit. Switch the arms halfway. Move them in the other direction. Reverse those arms. Keeping it tall. Abs are solid. All right, last 10 seconds. I'm going to speed it up. Peppers, if you can. Push, push, push. Wow. 3 more seconds. Bring it down. Nice job. Woo! 2 more rounds. I mean, there's some nice Kicks to the front, nice high leg kicks, keeping those abs engaged. Here we go, here's low. Here's high. That little bounce. Pull it down with the arms. Those toes up there. Oh, you guys are awesome. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. We got 15 more of this one. Know what pace works for you. Bring it down. Last one's going to be running in place for a very good solid march. 5 more seconds. Here we go, running. This is low. This is high. You can increase the intensity by speeding up or increasing the intensity by lifting your knees. Little energizer buddies, bing, 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 bing. Channel your big floppy ears. We got 10 more. Let's go faster. Woo! This is it. You guys are awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Nice work. Woo! Everybody up in the zone?
Yes.
We'll walk around for a minute, let our heart rate come down. Keep moving, keep your arms low. Relish in what the body can accommodate. Let the sun out. Or dance. No. You want to get down to a somewhere 2 to 3, pretty close to your resting heart rate before we move on to our next segment. Balancing. Another 15, enjoy it. Keep tall, head above your heart. Lynn, you okay?
Okay.
Okay, keep your head up above your heart.
Oh,
Please.
stretching my lower back.
Oh, feel free to have a seat if you need to. We're pretty close to the end. Do you have what's on the floor of your studio, Lynn? Do you have a rug?
I have a rug.
Okay. All right. So let's move on to some balance work. Let's grab a chair. Only for support, visual support. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna bring our arms out, we're gonna touch. Do 10 of these, just balancing on that one foot. Take it back. Here we go. Front, back. If you're feeling super confident, you can not put your foot down. 3. The idea here is to balance in between each move, slowing it down. Slow it down, Karen, real fast. 5.
So
8, 4. 7. 3 more. 2 more. Lift a little higher, a little slower. Last one. Touch. Touch. Bring it to the front. Just touch and hold. Woo! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it back and hold it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You guys rock. 3, 2, And one, bring it down. You got my balances. That's what happens when you have bunions, but I won't even go into it all. Totally shifts your balance. Okay, other side. Nice tight abs. Touching that outer hand to the inner foot. Take it front and back for one. Front, back two, back three. Looking good, you guys. 4. Check those abs, engage, squeeze those inner thighs, make them stabilize. 6. 8, 2 more. 1 more, and then we'll do a little set of holding. Here we go, re-engage, bring that foot up. Balance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And take it to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down, shake it out. All right, let's have a seat. Good. Work a little bit with weights today. Leg weights, sorry, thank you, Lynn. So let's put some leg weights on. Okay, grab your hand weights. We're gonna do a little shoulder work. Begin. So we're gonna start in that nice tall spine, cactus arm position. Elbows are lined up right across your shoulders. We're gonna squeeze it together. Take it out, push it overhead. Bring it up for 1. Chest press. Bring it overhead and up for 2. Nice and soft. Squeeze front. Press it overhead for 3. Squeeze. Press it up for 4. Keeping those shoulder blades nice and planted. Squeeze the elbows. 5. Palms are facing me. 6. Nice, stable, straight wrists. 7. 8. 2 more. Squeeze it in. Keep those abs engaged. Last one, squeeze. Push it overhead. Bring it back together right here. Pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze in that chest. 3, 2, 1. Drop them down slowly. Just give those shoulders a little bit of a roll. Bring those arms back up. We're going to do that little reverse squeeze for the shoulders. Remember, we're not squeezing to the spine. We're just moving the arms back. 1, 2, little rear deltoid. 3, 4, 5, 6. They only move about 2 inches. 7, 8. If you're feeling it in your middle back, readjust here and just focus on those shoulders. And 10. Bring it down, back together. 1 more like that. This time we're going to do those nice big Y arms. Abs are tight. Check it out. Press it back for 1, 2. Good postural work here. 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the muscles that are the complementary muscles to the chest. So they're going to make you lift your chest. 8, 9, and 10. Dropping it down, weights to the side. Give those shoulders a roll, whatever you need to do. Let's clasp those hands behind. Open up that chest, gently leaning forward, keeping the head right up on top of the neck. Bring it up. Okay. Let's stand up, grab your chair. We're going to stand to the side. Nice tight abs, shoulders are down. We're going to do a little combo move here. We're going to do a front extension, side, back, knees together, hamstring curl. So a little 4-part move. So it's going to be to the front, to the side, extend to the back, knees together, hamstring curl for 1. We're going to do 8. Front, side, back, hamstring. Hug those knees together. 2. Front, side. Take it back, knees together, curling. Front, side, nice and slow, behind, controlling even on the down, squeeze the knees. 4. Front, I'll just do a little side here, side, leg extension, squeeze the knees. For 5. Front, side, leg extension, knees together. 6. To the front, to the side, straight leg back, knees together, hamstring curl. We got 3 more. Front, side, to the back, knees together. Last 2, bring it up. 1. To the side, straight leg back, knees together, curl it. Last 1, pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Abs are tight, nice and controlled on the down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Out to the side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Abs are tight. 4, 3, dropping slowly. 2, straight to the back. 1, not a very big move. Keep those abs engaged. So you're protecting your back so you don't get too much of an arch in your back. 4, 5, 6. There's a very short range of motion with this one. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squeeze those knees together and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeezing that knee up towards the glute and bringing it down. Take that leg forward, just give it a nice little stretch. Let's switch sides. Oh, that supporting leg is hallelujah. It's gonna have a little vacation. Nice tall spine, abs are tight, shoulders are down. Here we go. To the front, to the side, to the back, hamstring curl, knees together. For 1, front, side, back, together, knees. For 2, front, side, back, knees together. 3, we got 7 more. Lift nice and controlled. Out to the side, back, knees together. 4, front, lowering with control. Knees together. 5, halfway there. Front, side, back, knees together. 6, front, side, extend back, squeeze the knees. Last 3, up, side, to the back, knees together. Last 2, front. Now it's getting a little tired. Knees together. Last one, we're gonna pulse it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keeping that core engaged. 9, out to the side for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, keep the knees, supporting knees soft but straight. 5, I know it's tired. 4, 3, 2, to the back, nice straight leg, little move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, abs are engaged, so we don't arch our back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squeeze those knees together, hamstring curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. 9, and one more. 10. Take that foot out, sit it back, give that hamstring a little stretch. Coming back to our chairs, we're gonna do some toe taps. But feel free, let's do a little hip stretch first. Drop that knee down right under the hip. We're just gonna lean back, stretching that quad, all the hip flexors. Bring it up. Over to the other side, dropping that other knee down under the hip and lean back. Oh my gosh, we're having way too much fun. Okay, take those toes out. Walking the feet out as far as you can and still keep those toes on the floor. Oh, my hips are like, yes, sitting. Here we go, deliberate lifting. Lift 1, 2, 3, get a little extra oomph with the weights on the ankles. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both feet to the right, downhill ski. 1, 2, 3. Using that shin muscle to lift. Tibialis. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over to the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. We're going to alternate a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still lifting. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This time we're going to take a wide and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift, lift, lift. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring those toes to kiss in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sit it back. Bring one foot up at a time to circle those ankles and reverse. A little point, stretching the top of the foot and then the back of the shin. And other side, circle. 1 and reverse. And pointing and all right, standing up, let's grab some weights. We're going to be doing some calf raises. So you can keep your chair nearby if you need it. We're just going to do single or double legs. Usually you can use a little bit more weight. Calves are pretty strong. Feet are hip distance apart. Toes are straight ahead. Here we go. Everybody ready? Lift it up. 1, 2, 3. Keeping the knees soft but straight. 4. Shoulders are down. 5. Nice and tall as you can get that little head. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little faster. Half time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last set, super fast. Here we go. We're going to pulse it. 1, 2. Keeping the knees soft but straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down, take 1 foot back at a time. We'll stretch that Achilles, bending the knee slightly. And over to the other side, other foot back. Toes are lined up. And then bend the knee. Yeah, this feels good. All right. Let's grab our tubes. We're gonna go back and have a nice seat. Do a little bit of rowing for that middle back. Our legs a little rest. So under the arch of the foot, toes are pressed down slightly to keep that tube nice and safe. Adjust the intensity. Sitting up nice and tall. Lift that chest, lift that chin. Here we go. Palms are facing. Pull it back. Elbows are pointing towards each other and release it down. Pull it right back. Elbows are meeting in the back. 3, lower slowly. So we're just not letting the muscle just totally relax. We're fighting it, making it work twice as hard. 2 times the bang for the buck. 5, keeping it tall. Exhale as you pull it back. Inhale down, 6. Exhale, squeeze it. 7. 8, out, the hands go right along the side. 9, here we go. We're gonna take this one back. Just hold and squeeze for 10, 9. Bring those elbows closer. Closer, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse it right there. 1, 2, 3, nice and deep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release it down. Remove that strap. Bring one arm across at a time. Open up that shoulder. And other arm. And circle those shoulders. Okay, we're gonna do some wall push-ups. Wash my hands. I don't want my hands on the wall. Find a wall. Find a cute dog. I find one. Okie dokie. Everybody got a wall?
Yes.
Lynn, you don't have sneakers on, do you?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Should I?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it just will help. So if your back was bugging you, I'm just thinking it might have helped absorb some of the pressure. Okay, so we're gonna do 25 of those wall pushaways. So hands are gonna be, fingers are facing towards the ceiling. Elbows and hands are at the same level from the floor. Abs are tight. We're gonna start bending down, almost nose to wall. Push it back, clap, bring it back down, push. This is a plyometric push-up. So we're really pushing hard. 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale as you push. 6. The harder you push, the more you get out of it. Keep those shoulders engaged. 7, 8, and lower your chest gets to the wall, the more range of motion. 10, coming around the bend here. 11, push. 12, abs are tight. 13, 14, push. 15, 16, we'll be doing these on the floor in no time. 17, 18, would you like to see that, Lynn? 19, oh, last 5, push. Deeper than you've ever gone before, almost nose to the wall. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands right back. Drop down. I want your elbows at a right angle and just do some pulses. Get right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Push away. Grab those fingers behind. Open up that chest. Nice job. How'd everybody do?
Good.
I felt those. And roll those shoulders. And now it's floor time. So let's take it to the floor. Grab your mat, grab a drink if you need it. Wahoo, wahoo, wahoo. We're gonna keep our leg weights on. It's like she always knows. If I lay here, Mom will have to pay attention to me. Okay, let's slowly bring it down to the floor. Press that lower back into the mat, shoulders down, and just let your knees fall side to side. For a momento. All right, so position yourself on the mat so that you can extend your legs. So if your right leg can be foot is flat, if you want a little more intensity, you can flex your toes. The left leg, we're gonna pull it right up to our glute. And then gently extend all the way out, not touching the floor, but just letting it skim right along the floor, keeping the back pressed. This is an abdominal exercise for stability. 2. Exhale, push it out. For 3, you want your shoulders and your hips pressed into the mat. 4. Exhale, skim it right along, full extension if you can. 5, yes, it works your quad too. 6, we're resting that back. 7, 8, 9, one more. And 10, hold it out there for 10, just above the floor. 7, 6, pressing that back, counter pressure. 3, 2, and 1, bring it up. Drop that foot down, take a deep breath in. We'll go to the other side. So foot flat, foot flex, your choice. Bring the other leg right into the glute. Extend it up for 1. Slide it in, back is pressed. 2. Exhale, push it up for 3. Inhale, bring it up. 4. Bring it in. Out for 5. Bring it all the way in. Exhale out. 6. Keeping it low. 7. Slow as we go. Abs are pressed, back is into that mat. 8, 9. Exhale and push it all the way out and hold it for 10, 9. Press that back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring that foot back up and relax. Okay, weights off. Active abdominals next. Bring onto our backs, bring those knees right into the chest. Extend those legs right up to the ceiling. Feet are flexed, back is pressed. Nice right angle in that hip. Hands are going to come right behind the head. So we're going to do a little combo. We're going to do a straight lift up, twist to the right with the left elbow or left shoulder, and then to the left side for 1. Lift for 1. Left elbow, right knee. For 2, we're really moving the shoulder towards the knee, not the arm, because we don't want to pull on the neck. Twist to the left. Center. 8 of these. Twist to the right. Twist left. Lift center. Twist left. I'm sorry, right, excuse me. Twist left. For 4. Center. Twist. Twist to the left knee. For 5. Lift straight up. Left knee. Sorry, left elbow. I'm having body part dyslexia. 2 more. To the right knee. To the left knee. 2 more. Lift. Now get in the groove. Left knee, last one. Bring it up. Twist, right knee, and left. Bring it back down slowly, bend the knees, drop those weights down, those feet down. Okay, we're gonna do a little bridge work. You can do the incline bridge like this. Remember, we're squeezing the glutes. This is for the hamstrings, the lower back, and the glutes. You can place a weight here if you'd like, or you can do that more advanced position, full bridge up and down, whichever you'd like. I'm gonna do some full bridge. I'll do a mix. Here we go. I'm seeing somebody else up on their arms. Okay. Here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift it up and hold. And drop it down. If you bring your toes up, you'll get a little deeper work in the hamstrings. Bring it up for 2. Drop it down. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Squeeze those glutes. Those abs are engaged for 3. Bring it up. Drop it down for 4. Deep breath in, exhale, lift. For 5. 5 more. Breathe it in, exhale, lift, push, squeeze. Make sure each time you're engaging the glutes as you lift. Up. 6. Drop it down, nice and slow. Bring it up for 7. Lift it up for 8, squeezing those glutes. Keep going, 9. Deep breath in, 10. Lift it tall, pulse it at the top for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping it all the way down, bring the knees into the chest. And stretch out that lower back and the hamstrings. Oh, my time is flying. Okay, we're gonna come right onto our backs. Knees are gonna come into a nice right angle. Arms are up to the side. We're gonna do our little knee drop side to side. Here we go. Try to keep your knees squeezing together, but the opposite shoulder needs to stay pinned the entire time for this move. So take a deep breath in, exhale, go right. Center, over to the left, bringing it back for 1. We'll do 8. Right side, center, left side, center 2. Back isn't pressed on the mat, abs are engaged. Over to the other side for 3. Drop, exhale, push it up to the center, left side for 4. See, by squeezing your knees, you're going to engage those inner thighs. 5 more. No, I lied. I said 8. Didn't I? Okay, 3 more. Compromise. 2 more. Take it to the left. Last time. Okay, drop it to the left side. We're just going to hold it there. Shoulders are down and drop as low as you can go and still keep the shoulders pressed for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. Deep breath in and going to take it to the other side for 10, 9. Shoulder stays pressed. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to the center. Drop those feet down. Woo. Just let that back relax. Grab your lighter weights. Whatever you'd like to use for triceps. So we're going to press our lower back down. Hands are going to come straight over the elbows. Shoulders are pressed. Actively pressing those shoulders into the mat. If you'd like a little more core, you can bring your legs up. More core, push them away, making sure your back stays pressed. Here we go. We're going to drop them down towards the ears. Extend. And drop it down. Extend for 2. Drop. Extend for 3. Most important thing is your back and your shoulders stay pressed. 4, 5, nice and slow, be careful you don't bump yourself. 6, extend, make those triceps work. 7, 8, 9, here's alternate legs. 10, drop it halfway, nice right angle, drop it to the floor, pulse it halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring those elbows right back down to the floor and then drop your weights. One arm at a time goes up and over the head, reaching towards the opposite shoulder. Stretch that tricep. Other side, bring up and over. Back to the center, one more set. This time we will alternate the arms. Pressing that lower back down, legs wherever you want them to be. We're gonna drop right and left. Here we go. Right, left for 1, nice and slow. 2, right. 3, 4, 5, full extension at the top. 6, abs are pressed. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Bring those hands parallel, halfway, pulse to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Drop the elbows, release those weights down, and give it another stretch. Now we're gonna finish up here with a nice little plank. So put our weights to the side. Finish up with the muscle work anyways. Get my trusty timer out. So you may be with full arm extension, or you can do this on your elbows. You can drop in and out of plank if it's difficult. You can be on your elbows. Arms are parallel, nice straight plank. Or you can have a full arm plank, lifting up. Try to get that butt down, engage those abs. You guys know the drill. All right, here we go. Keep the knees soft. Don't hyperextend. Press away from the ground. Engage those shoulders. Suck those abs in. They could just kind of hang out there and make the back do the work. That's not why we're here. All right, we're 30% there. Oh my God, this is like the worst song for something like this. Sorry guys, hang with me. We've got another 30 seconds. We can do this. Just because it's, keep breathing, because it's easy. Keep breathing, 20 more, looks good. Challenge yourself. You can drop down a little bit if it's bothering your back and bring it back up. Suck those abs in. Last 10. Oh, that stretching is just so close. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and bring it back. Right on the knees, sit right back in child's pose. Press the glutes right back to the heels. And we will move into some stretching. Nice work, everybody. Woo! Okay, slide mine out. So just not, well, sorry for stretching.
Celia may drop by to pick up her cleats, so we might have a little bit of a bark.
Okay, I'm prepared. Ida's just doing her job. All right, so let's roll it right down on our backs. Grab a little water if you need it. Bring your knees into your chest. Press that back right into the mat. Some good support. And keep that strap or whatever you got to our little stretching aid. Wrap behind the knees, roll them right into the chest. And just make some nice little circles, massaging the lower spine. And reverse. And take a nice deep breath in. Grab behind the knees, exhale and roll that forehead right up to the knees, stretching the entire spine. And come down to a nice flat back. Extend those feet right up to the ceiling. We're just gonna point and flex those feet. Legs are straight, but knees are soft. And then soften the knees a little bit more, open the legs up. You can support your outer thigh if you need some support to make sure your back's not being torqued, and circle those feet. And reverse direction. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Walk the hands up, grabbing the ankle, or if you can reach the outside of your foot, take a deep breath in, exhale, and just pull those feet in towards your chest, getting deep in those inner thigh and groin muscles. Nice deep breath in, send a little love to those muscles. And then we're going to slowly open the feet up so that the ankles are now over the knees. Little happy baby here. You can keep your hands here, or you can wrap them behind, grab your ankles, and just make some nice little circles. Just little happy baby movement. And then reverse direction. And the shoulders press, sliding the soles of the feet together again. We're going to gently and slowly drop those nice open knees towards the floor. And just have a little ah moment. Take a nice deep breath in. Ah. And bring the knees together, walking the feet out so that the insteps are on the outside of that mat. And then gently dropping one knee at a time, keeping the shoulders pressed. Just stretching that muscle that crosses right over the front of the quad from the inside of the knee to the outside of the hip. And bring one knee down. We're just gonna let it hang there for a couple of breaths. And switch sides, dropping the other knee, no pressing, just letting gravity hold it there. Thank goodness for gravity. Just imagine. We have no musculature. Bring those knees up, walk those feet together. Grab your strap and put it around the arch of one foot. Strap, tie, whatever you'd like. Put it right around the arch. We're gonna flex the toes, driving the heel towards the ceiling. Leg is straight, knee is soft, and that other leg can either be straight on the floor or bent, whatever feels best for your back. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, we're just going to pull that leg a little closer to our chest. Just to a point of tension, no pain, but do keep that knee straight with just a little micro bend so that it's not locked. And release, grab with that outer hand on the strap, and keeping everything else pressed into the mat, you're going to let that leg fall to the side. Very important to keep the hips and the shoulders pressed. And take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, press your back down, lift that leg up, switching hands, letting that foot come over to the other side, arch to the floor, and letting that top hip lift. So you're moving into a little twist, but shoulders are pressed. And deep breath in, press that lower back, lifting that leg, remove the strap, and take that foot, cross it right over, just above the knee on that bottom leg, and let that top knee open up. So a little flat four position. And then pressing that back down for some stability, we're gonna drag that bottom heel up and lifting the knee up towards the chest, keeping that knee open. So you wanna keep that knee pressed wide so it's parallel to your shoulders. And then gently pulling that bottom leg in, getting really deep in that hip. Be gentle. Stop when you feel like you got enough tension. And release those hands, and we're gonna let that top leg fall right over to the opposite side. Now the knee is pointing towards the ceiling. Foot is flat, and you can actually hold on to your foot for a little leverage. Press those shoulders down. Nice stretch to the outer hip. And bringing those knees back up. We're gonna hug that left knee into the chest, straighten that right leg out, and then walk that top knee across, doing a nice spinal twist. Reaching that opposite arm out to the side, palm to the ceiling. Shoulders stay pinned. And coming back to the center, sorry, we're gonna flip right over on that side, got ahead of myself. Moving into a side lying position, just flipping around so I can see you. Hips are stacked, reaching back, grabbing that foot, pulling it right into the glute. Keeping those abs engaged so there's no arch in the back. And take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, see if you can push that knee just a little farther back, keeping the hips stable and stacked. So we're really getting deep into that hip flexor. And release. We'll roll over onto our backs. Take it to the other side. Grabbing our strap, putting it around the arch of the other foot. Extending that leg up, flexing the toes. And the other leg can be bent or flat on the mat. The knee is straight, just a very gentle bend and to soften it. So there's no hyperextension. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, pull that knee a little closer to your chest. And release, grabbing the strap with that outer arm. We're gonna let that leg fall right to the side, arch to the ceiling, shoulders and hips stay planted on the mat. And just take some nice deep breaths. And pressing that back down, lifting the leg up, switching hands, letting it come over to the opposite side. Hip lifts, shoulders stay planted on the ground. Really nice stretch through the glute. And coming back to the center. Removing the strap and placing that ankle right on top of the extended knee, right above the knee, and letting that knee open up. Nice flat 4. And then gently bringing that bottom foot in towards the glute, keeping that top knee nice and open. Lift the knee up and grabbing behind. If this is what you need to do, you can stay right here. You don't have to lift the knee all the way. Just keep that top knee open. And release, and we're just gonna let that foot fall right over to the floor. Knee points to the ceiling. Holding onto that ankle for a little stability. Stretching that other arm out to the side. And releasing, coming back to the center, hugging that right knee or the outer knee into the chest, straightening that bottom leg, and then bringing that knee across, moving into a nice spinal twist. Shoulders stay pressed into the mat. And then we're gonna roll right over onto our side, stacking the hips, reaching back, grabbing that foot, and pulling the foot right into the glute. Keeping the abs engaged, take a deep breath in and see if you can push that knee a little farther behind. Just working a little deeper in that hip flexor. Abs are engaged so we don't arch the back. And then releasing the foot, we're gonna roll right over onto our bellies. Stacking one palm on top of the other, resting the forehead on top of the palms. Legs are wide. We're just gonna rock the hips side to side, just moving through that SI joint, nicely supported. And coming back to the center, sliding those legs together. We're gonna move those elbows right under our shoulders. Hands are spread wide, gripping the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift the chest and press through the arms. Just getting a nice stretch through those abdominals. And dropping back to the mat, pressing right back into child's pose. Nice wide knees here, toes touching. Pressing the hips back towards the heels and just extending those arms nice and wide overhead. And coming up onto all fours, nice sturdy table, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Just do a few cat cows. Gonna take a deep breath in. As you exhale, roll the spine, pressing the belly button to the ceiling, letting the head drop. Bless you. Deep breath in. As you exhale, let the belly drop, hips and chin lift. And just do a couple more like that, little active flexion and extension of the spine. Trying to go a little deeper at the top and the bottom of the move. And come back to a nice, stable, straight table. We're gonna take our left foot, reach it out to the front, moving into a runner's lunge, flexing those toes and squaring those hips so they're equally distanced. Your hip points equally distanced from the top of the mat. Knee is soft. Upper body is active. Take a deep breath in and gently lower towards that knee. You don't usually have to go very far to get a good sensation. And then take those flexed toes and press them right down to the mat. So we're stretching the top of the foot. And just see if you can drop your chest a little deeper. And then we're going to roll forward, bringing that knee right up on top of the ankle. Hands come to the inside of that foot. And we're just going to drop down wherever's comfortable, pressing that outer hip towards the mat and keeping that bent knee pointing to the ceiling. You may only get to here, that's fine. Whatever works for you. If you can go deeper, enjoy it. No challenge, no competition here. Just a personal challenge. And then pressing back up, moving into either cradle or pigeon. Pigeon, bringing that shin across, laying it flat on the floor, and then dropping down on your elbows. Or cradle, legs are out to the front, grabbing that foot and pulling it in towards the chest. If you're only able to grab your foot, you're here, that's totally fine. That's where you are today. Cradle tends to be a little bit more gentle, and especially if you have any knee issues. And release, and we will move back into our table position and then move that other leg forward, doing a little runner's stretch right here, hurdler, I think they call it. Toes are flexed, upper body's active. Deep breath in and just gently lower down towards the knee. And then flattening that foot, feeling that nice stretch across the top of the foot and going a little deeper if you can. And then rocking forward, bringing the knee right over that ankle, walking the hands to the inside of the foot, and then gently letting the chest come down towards the floor, wherever your edge is. You guys look fabulous as always. And then pressing back again into either pigeon with the chin across or moving into cradle, hugging that chin in towards the chest. And let's release, extending those legs right out to the front. How are we doing time-wise? Okay. Flexing those toes, nice active legs, nice deep breath in. Reach, lifting the ribs off the pelvis, and then just relax the shoulders so you're still lifted through the torso and gently falling forward. Knees can be soft. You want to really try to get to that lower back. So if your knees are straight, you may be limiting the ability to get to your lower back. So keep a nice little bend in them if you need to, and just let the head fall forward. And pressing back to the center, bring the heels together. Nice little butterfly stretch, nice tall spine. And then gently forward, falling forward here. Give your feet a little massage while we're down here. Coming back to the center, tucking the left foot in, extending that right leg out so the knee and the toe are facing the ceiling. The other leg is just pressed into the mat. And we're going to gently fall forward. Stay right up on those sits bones. And come forward, stretching that inner thigh, muscles that cross the knee here. Coming back to the center, switching sides, extending the other leg out, tucking that first leg in. And again, right up on those sits bones, nice tall spine, and gently fall forward. Coming back to the center, we're going to open both the legs up. Nice tall spine, knees and toes pointing the ceiling, and again, just falling forward. Wherever works for you, just being gentle. This is a pretty deep hip stretch. the way back up. Bring the legs into a nice seated position. Right hand, left knee. We're gonna reach back behind, nice tall spine, do a nice seated spinal twist, looking over that back shoulder. And switching sides, left hand, right knee, reaching back with the right hand. And looking over that back shoulder. And coming back to the center. Nice deep breath in, reaching those arms up, and we'll drop the left elbow or hand under that left shoulder. Right hip stays pinned and reaching as we bend over. Trying to create space between the rib and the hip. We should feel a nice stretch right up on that side. And we're going to drop that top shoulder down and look right at the mat. Creating a nice little spinal twist. And pushing back to the center. Another nice deep breath in. And dropping the right elbow or right hand under that shoulder. Reaching up, keeping that opposite hip pinned. Stretching. And then twisting that top shoulder down. Looking down at the mat. And pressing up. Right back to the center. Left arm comes up, reaching behind the head, walking those fingers down towards the middle back, and then reaching back with that opposite hand, back of the hand on the lower arm, pressed into the middle back. Nice tricep stretch, shoulder opener. And sliding that left arm across, palms to the ceiling, shoulders release and lowered. And just hug that arm in, stretching the back of the shoulder. And bringing that other hand up, walking those fingertips down, and bringing the other arm behind to reach. Nice tall spine. And bringing that top arm across, shoulders relaxed, and hugging that arm into the chest. Stretch it deep in that shoulder. And bring those hands behind. I want you to put your hands right on your middle back. And open up those wings. Little stretch specifically for those little tiny pectoral muscles that make us cave in like this. Use your hands as leverage. Push those shoulders back. Open up those elbows. And then gently slide the hands all the way back down so our chest is nice and lifted. And lift the chin. And drop the chin down to the chest. Clasp those hands right behind your lower back, and we're just going to gently fall forward, lifting those fingers. Coming back to the center, looking left, center, and right. And center, left ear to the left shoulder. The chest nice and lifted, and then slowly turn that gaze to look down at the floor. And coming back to the center, right ear, right shoulder. And then slowly turning that cheek in, looking down. And coming back to that nice neutral position. Few shoulder rolls. reverse. And bringing the palms together, one thumb up, one thumb down, resting on that inner palm. Stretching the back of the wrist. Ooh, 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 so good. Fight all that wrist damage that we do when we type, and switching. And then flipping the inner hand so that the back of the hand is in the palm of the outer hand, and pressing to stretch the outside of the wrist. And shuffle the hands and we'll go to the other side. And just open those hands up, shake them out, stretch those fingers, and we will move into a downward dog to stretch our calves. Or you can do this against the wall. Extending those legs back and alternating, dropping the heels. And hold one heel down. Switching sides. And then coming up on our toes, we're taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, press both heels down. Bending the knees if you need to. And push your chest through your arms. So we're getting a little deeper in that chest. The shoulder girdle. Walk those feet apart. Bending the knees. We're going to come up nice and slowly. Head comes up last. Engage those abs. Rolling up slowly. Feeling all those strong parts of our body. Standing nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath in. And blow it out. And thank you all for joining me today, and anybody else that may potentially be joining us on this video. Nice to
Thank
see you all. Happy New Year.
New Year to everyone. See you in the new.
Cannot believe it.
Happy New
Thank
Year.
you, Karen. That was wonderful.
Here's to a happy, healthy 2022.
Yes, I
Great
feel
All.
I feel a year younger now.
There
after
you
that.
go.
yay.
Yes, let's work backwards.
Give a big hug to Dick. She's gone.
Oh, she's gone. You'll have to send her a message.
Yeah.
Nice
Okay.
to see you though. Susan, great to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye now.
See you in the next new year. Oh
Yes.
boy.